So this is the Macfox M20X from E-Ridefox, and we didn't even realize it's been 1 year since we bought the bike. That time, we were looking for something different, something that looks rugged, rides strong, and doesn't drain the wallet. And after weeks of scrolling, comparing specs, and watching reviews, we picked this moped-style e-bike. Over the past year, we've taken it on all kinds of rides, but we mostly rode the bike on flat streets. And it's been part of our daily life ever since. Now that we've had enough time with it, why not share everything about it? What we love, what could be better, and whether this e-bike still makes sense. So, let's start with the goods first. First of all, the assembly of the bike was pretty simple, we can say. When the bike arrived, we were kind of expecting a long afternoon of tools and trial and error, but that wasn't the case at all. It came almost fully built. We just had to screw in the stem, pop on the handlebars, plug in the battery, and that was it. For anyone who just wants to unbox and go, that part alone made a great first impression. Now, the first thing we noticed while riding the bike was the seating comfort. As you can see, it comes with a long padded seat that gives more of a motorcycle feel, and it really takes the comfort beyond what any regular-sized bike seat offers. Among all the good things, the riding comfort has stayed the same from day one till now. Then, if we talk about the riding performance, this e-bike comes with a 500-watt rear hub motor, which gives enough power for anyone to commute daily. On E-Ridefox's official site, they claimed that the bike can hit around 20 miles per hour top speed, and we could also reach this speed every time we rode the bike on flat roads. Though the speed sometimes crossed its limit, we won't say that was an often seen thing. It happened once or twice during the whole riding period. We even tested it out on a mix of terrain. We did a bit of off-roading at our local park. And honestly, the motor didn't hesitate. The 6-speed transmission helped keep things smooth when shifting up or down, especially on the 10-degree inclines we often ride through. We would say Shimano did a good job again. For the range, we never actually tested the accuracy of E-Ridefox's claim. But on average, we got around 38 miles of range, which is acceptable from its 48-volt, 480-watt-hour battery. Although they claim around 40 miles of range on a single charge, the range we got was enough for us. The main thing was the power consistency. We got the same boost from start to finish of every ride. Oh, one thing we want to mention. We rode the bike often with heavy throttle because it's a fun thing, you know? And we never had that range anxiety at all. However, these fat tires are also a good aid for this e-bike. We would say they just completed the performance side of the bike. Every time we rode it, we felt that balance coming from these fat, knobby tires. They are 4 inches wide and come with grippy treads. Even when the path got a bit sketchy, we felt stable. Though the bike doesn't have anything impressive on the suspension side, the front fork did a good job overall. Honestly, it was not something that could soak up big bumps or rough terrains, but for small jumps, little potholes, it managed the scene. Definitely, you're not going to have a bone-rattling ride. Now, let's add some more to the leather saddle. It's wide, soft, and has enough space for a pillion. One day, we rode the bike for almost 40 minutes straight. And honestly, the seat really deserves a clap. And if we talk about the height, the bike is ideal for riders between 5'5" to 5'10" riders. It doesn't feel too tall or too low. For safety, the bike came with mechanical disc brakes on both its tires. And if we talk straight, the braking was average. It provided the efficiency you'd expect from a bike of this price range. It was nothing short of extraordinary, but it also didn't let us down. Every time we pulled the lever, the bike stopped perfectly. Even one day, we were riding through an unknown road where we had to cross some stairs with it. That time, we found a great balance of braking on this bike. Apart from that, the whole braking scene was just average. It did what you needed. So the handlebar, this is something we see riders often get concerned about. Well, the M20X comes with a kind of cruiser-style handlebar that gives a relaxing riding posture in terms of overall sitting position. And you are not going to get so many things on it. A display with 3 buttons on the left side, a twist throttle on the right, with a Shimano gear shifter. So, the last thing that might concern you, its weight. Though the bike looks beefy, it's still manageable. At 66 pounds, we won't say it's feather light, but for a fat tire e-bike with this kind of build, it's pretty reasonable. The 6061 aluminum frame felt solid and durable, and it's rated to hold up to 300 pounds. Though we often rode the bike alone, if you have plans to carry backpacks, groceries, or just throw on some gear on it, you don't have to think twice. So, that was the goods of the Macfox M20X so far. Now, let's talk about some bad sides. Well, not bad actually, you can say, the room for improvement. Firstly, the weight. 66 pounds is obviously a big weight. We often rode lighter bikes than that. So it was the first time we rode a heavy one. Though it gets adjusted time after time riding it, in the early days, we really felt the weight. Then, the throttle response. It also has a slight lag. In some particular moment, twisting it didn't deliver instant power, which can feel sluggish in stop-and-go scenarios in urban commuting. Although we didn't push the bike for aggressive riding, if you do and rely solely on the throttle, the range should definitely drop to around 30 miles or less. So it's something to consider based on the kind of rides you're used to. And lastly, the storage. Since the bike has a larger frame and is quite heavy, you'll need to spend a decent amount of energy and space to store it. If you have a good-sized garage, it won't be a problem at all. So who should buy it? Well, the Macfox M20X affordable bike, but isn't for everyone. If you want a lightweight e-bike for long, flat commutes, or prefer a minimalist design, you might look elsewhere. But if you're a moped-style lover, need a bike that comes with a motorcycle-type look, good for decent city streets, this bike could be a good pick. It's got the comfort you need, the fat tires for stability, enough motor, and reliable brakes to suit urban conditions. Though it has some issues with the weight, it's manageable if you can adjust yourself to it. Go to their website for the current pricing now. That's all about the Macfox M20X we wanted you to know. So if you're eyeing the bike or already own one, let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Like this video if it helped, and subscribe for more real-world e-bike reviews. Let's keep riding. Thank you,